Hello everybody and welcome back to my medieval realm, the realm of Vasten. We're sitting here in Sandrasku because I was AFKing just a bit to collect some more cactus. Things over at the end temple are going really well. However, it is, well, it needs a lot of green dye. So right now I'm cooking up, apparently not over here. Oh yeah, no, I have it cooking. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So I have more going. I'm going to need to get more, yeah. So, right now, the cactus farm is doing spectacularly, so I have AFK'd this morning a little bit just to get some of that done. What I want to do today, though, however, is break away from these big projects and work on a little bit of atmosphere. That's something that I think I'm in pretty dire need of in this world. So, atmosphere in the towns, in the cities, and all that kind of stuff is good, I think. I think quite good. However... Oh, wait a second. I want more rockets. However, where I don't think it's quite as good is on the paths and on the roads to between. I think that is really kind of where we're lacking a little bit. So I want to work a little bit on that. And there's one place in particular that sort of we've had in a state of, well, very temporary since almost the beginning. It's one of the very first sort of roads that we did, traveling south from Traville on the way to Kalahal. There is an elevation change, and just to get through it, I made a sort of, well, just a haphazard little bridge that goes up, and I think I would like to change that. There's the road. Yeah, the roads are not done at all. Still got to work on them. I mean, there's a lot of things aren't done. This is supposed to be a tiny little hamlet. That's not done at all yet. So yeah, lot still going on here as far as I want to change out all the cobblestone here and make this a real dirt-based path. There's a bridge that's not done. Still not what I'm looking for, though. What I'm looking for is right about, yeah, right here. Here's what I'm looking for. This little island area. So I've been thinking about it. For one thing, oh, nice. This island is pretty close to the end temple. In fact, actually, I wonder if you can, I bet you can see it from this bridge if my, now I'm on a realm. So as far as I know, on a realm, it should be right there. Yeah, it's right there. Boom. See, it's that big, but it wasn't rendering in. And by the way, this is how much work gotten done. I've been working on, it's pretty big change, actually, I think, since last time I brought you guys in. But here's, I want to change up this island. I think this island could afford an opportunity to do something that's really cool. And what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking make a little, oh, look, see, isn't that awesome? You just see it in the background if it renders in. What I'm thinking is make this a little fort. Like, who knows what it is, and then maybe, possibly ruins. I'm not even sure yet, but I'm thinking take down all of these, and that's why I grabbed all the cobblestone. Well, yeah. I guess I need to grab some of this dirt so I can make some chests, because I'm going to be working here for a little bit. What I'm thinking is, make this like maybe a ruined fort. I don't know, maybe not, but, and then have the elevation change work right through it. So you'll come into the fort along this bridge, which will eventually be updated. You'll come in, and then you go into this tiny little keep, I guess, and then you can go out another area. And maybe we'll ruin it, maybe not. I don't know. That's something still got to work out. I don't know exactly yet. I don't have a real plan. I'm really thinking, though, if it's going to be ruins, I'm really thinking make it mostly cobble with some oak and a whole lot of leaves, if we want that. Now, again, you know, something that I've been talking about in this world for a really long time is really attempting my very best to make it look like a lived-in, used world. That's something that kind of takes me out of the immersion whenever I'm watching someone series who builds everything perfectly and really beautiful and all that kind of stuff. Even with texture variation and stuff, I think it's great. And there are places in this world that I want that. Like, take, for example, the end temple over there. That is not going to be a used-up thing. That's going to be a very well-maintained temple because it has its followers are always cleaning it and fixing it, stuff like that. But then there should also be other things that are thousands of years old, and maybe this fort is one of them. So, you know, if it's going to be like, if it's going to be maybe as old as Howard's Tower, it's going to have holes in it, and it's going to have vegetation all over the place and all that kind of stuff. So that's something I want to look at. I want to probably make a very organic shaped thing. I don't think I'm going to go for square because I'd like to follow this island. I'd like to make the island basically the full size of this. So I don't think, now what I've been doing, to be honest, is I've been like doing this. I've been cutting and building basically the entire project and then coming back. What the problem with doing that is it takes a really long time to get one single, you know, sort of progress episode out. That's not so great for someone who has 2 kids who are really into a lot of stuff and really busy and usually awake and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to try to do some of the work and then come back and talk about it, and then we'll figure out sort of where to go from there. I also have been thinking that some of these I've been sort of aiming for the sort of magical half-an-hour mark for these episodes. I am kind of thinking about trimming that down just a little bit. I was actually looking at some analytics, believe it or not, from my channel, and I've been looking at time viewed, and it's not really it's not real great. It's not real long. So I was thinking that maybe I could consolidate some of these episodes and make them a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to watch in a fly, and kind of keep on going what's going on in the realm. But maybe they don't need to be like a 30-minute episode. So they'll just eliminate some of the annoying talking and stuff from me. Uh-oh, you know what? There's a very strong chance that I do not have any wool here. Yeah, there's like a 100% chance I don't have any wool here. Well, okay, well, Kalaho's not too far away, so let's go over there. Yeah, it's actually quite close. In fact, actually, you know what's funny? By building this here, I'm taking away sort of something that I was thinking about before, but that's going to be okay, because I really want the fort there. But one thing I was thinking about before is actually making an inn there. Crossroads Inn is what we were going to possibly call it. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, interesting. All right. Well, okay. So that's something to think. Oh, wait. Why don't I learn a lesson and take a bed with me? What, yellow? Sure, why not? All right. So that, by the way, I have new bed textures. I cannot remember honestly if I showed them or not, but yeah, I was gonna put an inn right here, right outside of Kalaho, right about here. But now thinking about it, this is really close to where this is going to be. That's okay. I mean, there's no reason why you can't have both, and maybe we will. In fact, I think we will actually. Gather up these saplings, and I'm going to grab all this cobblestone that I brought with me, and I'm going to sort of lay out the walls first. So this is going to be a mini castle. That's going to be the idea. I'm going to do walls around the outside of the island, probably in the water, to be honest, just so I get a little bit extra room. And then I'm going to do a keep right where the staircase is, and it's going to be a mini keep. You know, it's going to be really quite small. And then, let me think about this. And then on the outside of the keep, maybe we'll just do maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little farm, maybe some, but I do think that it's going to be in ruins, sort of, so I'm not sure exactly how we'll do this, but okay, the land's cleared. Let me get to some building, work out some stuff, and figure out exactly how I want to do this. I'm not married to where the stairs and where the bridge is. That can be moved, of course, but for right now, I think probably I'll just leave it as is and get some building. Okay, be right back. All right, so I'm putting on the, what is this, 5th and 6th layer of block going around here, and I think this is probably going to be high enough for the walls, honestly, especially if I go back around and add in maybe some wood or something at the top. And what I can do over here is I'll probably even this up a little bit, just so I have a nice gate for where you're going to ride horses in. So let's try that. We'll do something like along this right here. I think that's even, right? Oh, no, I missed one. Ah, shoot. That's all right. Oh, shoot. Now, let's try this. Here we go. Great. Yeah, we'll do something along these lines. There we go. And then we'll just bring this back. Maybe something. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. There. Actually, here, and here. Okay, we'll just do that. I think that's going to be pretty solid. Okay, yeah, there we go. And these 3. Yeah, good. So this is good. Now, I think these are going to be the walls. I'm going to leave the walls as is for right now. And I know they're not decorated or not detailed at all, and that's fine. But I'm going to be adding in the detail, adding in like a really broken sort of messed up look, but I want to wait until I get the keep sort of figured out in case I want to attach the keep to the walls, that kind of stuff, which I think very likely I'm going to do actually, but let's fill in this water next. I got some dirt. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I don't think I'm going to have any grass in... Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll do something along these lines. Actually, I'm going to leave that there, just so I can get up if I fall in, which I inevitably will do. Yeah, we'll leave that just like that. And just bring this out and in. Just in this area, cover up the sand. Although this isn't going to be grass anyway, so it honestly doesn't really matter. Okay. Good. So this is the wall. This will be some sort of gate area. You're going to walk in here just as is, and then come over here to where the keep is going to be. I need to leave this bridge here so I can get back and forth if needed. But let's lay out the design for the keep. So I'm thinking, why not keep the road as is for right now? That's a 3 wide. I think that'll be just fine. Bring this over. I don't want to make this incredibly symmetrical, but I can't go past here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this and then bring this the whole way right to the wall. So there, we are going to attach it to the wall there. And that's fine. That is good, actually. I think it'll be interesting. Did I miss a log? What? Yeah, I sure did. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh, my baby's awake. I'm going to have to go. Okay, I'm going to lay out the keep, and I'll come back and we'll discuss, okay? Cool. All right, guys, I'm back. I've done some a framework, I guess you would call it. Yeah, here, and I think it's an okay shape. I tried to... This is kind of a new building technique for me. It's not one that I've usually done. I usually kind of build up by level or whatever. But in going to try my best to make non-symmetrical builds, which has sort of been my theme song over the past, I don't even know, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, that I think that this is kind of interesting. You know, I have one round tower over there. I have one really tall tower over there that's not built up yet because I fell and didn't want to pillar up. But yeah, I think this is doable. So you would basically come across the bridge through this little entranceway. In here, there's a courtyard that's going to wrap the whole way around. Let's go take a look, and I'll show you. It's a good size for a courtyard. That's in the wrong place. And we'll replace all this grass. Oh, I'll take that cobble. We'll replace all this grass with probably not grass, probably like a dirt gravel sort of mix. But, you know, my initial gut thinking is that I'm going to fill in all these walls with cobblestone, which is going to be substantial. I had to go to Kalaho. Luckily, we have a lot of cobble over there. But, you know, I do think it's pretty good. I don't know what we're going to do with roofs yet. I haven't quite figured out exactly. I think it's going to be mostly flat roofs to really show off the various heights, and maybe a good roof over back in the back. I'm thinking this is going to be sort of the, well, it's not going to be a throne room, but what was, if you remember, the Sheriff of Nottingham? He was something for the king. It was like a, there's a word for it. He was like he was the placeholder for the king, and I cannot remember what it was in Robin. Anyway, it'll be that. It'll be like the guy who's holding this area, you know. But thinking that I'm going to make almost all of this out of cobble and then use oak as my main sort of accent. I don't think I'm going to use stone brick on this. I think that is going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit of a stretch. So I might use oak and maybe like oak and spruce or something. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I guess the next thing is I'm going to fill all this in with cobble. I think that's probably the next step. And then I can work on detailing outside of that. So let me get that done and I'll jump back. Well, okay, so I got a lot of this placed, which is nice. It's raining and I can't. It's daytime apparently. I can never tell if it's daytime and raining or nighttime and raining. But anyway, so I have the main sort of walls up. Now, this may be all I have time to accomplish today, to be honest. But I think that this is going to be a fun little side project. I think that, I mean, the bridge, obviously, we'll have to do some work, but I think it's going to be a lot better to ride through here, have a courtyard with a bunch of stuff, have some walls with a bunch of stuff, all that thing. So I haven't decided yet if this is going to be an old ruined one or not. So right now, I'm going to build it fully, you know, fully established, fully built. And then if you want to go in and ruin it later, whatever you can. Okay, I think that probably makes the most sense. Take those bones. And, yeah, you know, it's not bad. This is not a bad start. I think that looking at the outline, shall we go look? Maybe we shall. The outline is interesting and it's not symmetrical. And I mean, there's going to be definitely a lot of detail and all that stuff that goes. But I think overall, this is going to be a really good, usable sort of thing. Now, if I wanted to continue this, what I would have to do is something along... You know, this could actually work. What if I did this? What if I did this? Made you actually be up on the roof for this? Oh, that could be really interesting. Something along these lines. Then you go... So you come out and turn on the roof. I like that, actually. I just think that this needs to go away. But... So it'll be something along these lines. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Is there a creeper? Yes, I knew it. Think I can get him to blow up right next to this Enderman? Ha ha ha! Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna come up here. You're gonna come up here. The idea now, I think what I made. I'm gonna rework these stairs. Honestly, they're just here right now, just so I can see. But then this will be actually the roof. So we'll have like an out. Yeah, that'll be kind of cool. And then you'll go through a little room here, and then you'll go to the outside. So that's good. That's good, I think. I think that actually I want to build this up one block. And the reason for that is because I want this to be, yep, on this side of it, just like this. May as well really just come up like this. Something like here. Yeah. I think so. And then we'll just bring this evenly out. Especially with this sort of new looking design. I think that'll work really well. Time to eat. I have been falling so much. I mean, just as, you know, nature of part of the building. Yeah, so we'll just complete this. Yes? Okay, I think this is going to be a really interesting build. And I think it's going to look really good. Now, let's bring... yeah, that'll be good, actually. There we go. And what? Oh, missed. Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. Cool, nice. And then this can actually go away, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it. Right, it'll be a chance to easier way to walk across. Now here we'll bring this over like this, like so. Here, and then. Yeah, I would like this to be 2 blocks. So let's do something like this. Yeah. That'll be better. Yeah, I don't want to put it right on the edge, so that'll be helpful. And I think that this could probably be something like this. I kind of have a little bit of remorse about starting this with using cobblestone to outline this whole thing, just because cobblestone takes longer to break, and I think that's kind of a drag, but it's all right. It's all right. Not a big deal. Now, I think that we could probably bring this over one and then across. Yeah, I think this is good. I think framing in the back of these rooms is actually pretty important as far as being able to see where the entire outline of this whole place is going to be. So then this is going to actually be higher at some point, but I need this to be a door. So 2 wide is fine. Something like that? That could actually work really well. So this is going to be a roof. Yeah. So as you can see, I have a lot more work to do. I think it's finally nighttime. I can finally sleep. Ah, yes, great. So, okay, so this is where I'm at, basically. This is what I'm going to be working on. I have a lot of work to do that is not all super interesting, but so I'm going to go today, call this an episode, just do some busy work, which is going to be requiring to, you know, fill a lot of stone in, work out a lot of roofs and stuff, which just takes a long time of just thinking and stuff like that. And then I'll come back and... yeah, I'll come back and we'll do some detailing and all that kind of stuff next episode. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And let's do this. Just for a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, it's a good start. It's a really good start. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Thanks.